Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and droids across the galaxy, and a special shout out to our Kiadimundi looking coneheads. Today, or this month I should say, marks the 1-year anniversary of Geonosis territory battles, light side, Republic, offensive. And we are finally going to be showing the Nexu combat mission. I've been getting a lot of questions. Hey, have you seen anyone do the Nexu mission? Really, you're gonna be hard pressed to find really any videos out there. There's only 1 or 2 I came across, and they've all been failed attempts. We're gonna talk about the difficult Geonosis territory battles with the announcement of Relic 8, but what we're gonna do is do our first run through the Nexu mission. I'm gonna give my best attempt at it based off what I'm seeing right here. Before we go into it, I want to make sure we overview the kit so you know what we're going into and talk about what the modding is going to be like. Assuming Relic 8 isn't part of the equation, I think we have the optimal team as we're going to show today, and we got to keep in mind, I think there's going to be a very specific way of modding this character, especially with modding your characters to be the healthiest out of the bunch, because as we see with the Nexu, they're going to ignore taunt and protection. He can't critically hit, but they're going to be using 2 abilities per turn, and they're going to be prioritizing enemies with lower health. So I kind of did a little janky stuff with our mods, and if we do win, I'll show you in depth what each mods were towards the end here. So let's take a look at what we got. Bleed is going to be the most important mechanic we got to work around here. You're going to be losing 5% speed and tenacity right here, and you're going to be losing 5% health each turn, and the only way to remove this is by recovering health. And as we see down here, you are not going to be able to recover health through health steal, and you cannot gain additional max health throughout the battle. So important stuff to kind of keep in mind here. We have an instant kill capability, which also fears all the enemies here, and it's a nasty little beast that we have here. So let's hop over into Geonosis territory and show you how I'm modding based off the bleed mechanic and how the Nexus seems to operate by going after the least healthiest ally on your team right here. You're forced to use Padme Amidala, Jedi Anakin, as well as General Kenobi. And I think the no-brainer last 2 plug-in characters are going to be Ahsoka Tano as well as C-3PO. Now, let me show you the overview of how I modded them, and if we did very well, I'll show you the in-depth mods afterwards. But what I'm modding this team to be is I'm modding Padme to be the healthiest ally on my team, and Ahsoka Tano up there as well, because I want to make sure that Kenobi is taking the brunt of the attacks. The majority of the attacks are there. So let me show you how the mods are working. Like, we're going for pure health sets on Padme Amidala, 97,000 health on her, so she's the healthiest. So hopefully, in theory, the next is not going to go as hard towards her. Ahsoka Tano definitely up there as well, 79,000, touching us, sniffing at the door of 80,000, and then C-3PO we're also going to kind of put up there of 98,000. So these 3 characters should not be touched, and I think they're important because all these guys have healing capabilities, and C-3PO with the stacks of translation are going to be kind of important, I think. And then at the bottom of this list we have here is Jedi Anakin, who we're trying to mod for still a decent amount of offensive damage, but as you're going to notice, he's going to have a little bit less health, 76,000. But with General Kenobi, we are modding him to have the least amount of health because he's not going to be taunting as much. You can't critically hit, and furthermore, the Nexus is going to completely avoid your taunts. So I think this is going to be probably the best way to go. If you want him to be attacked more often than the rest, in theory, the Nexus should be attacking Kenobi. So what we did is we modded Kenobi primarily for protection, as well as we threw a little defense set in there that maybe reduced some of the oncoming damage, and furthermore, a little bit of crit avoidance. We'll see. I don't know if the crit avoidance is going to be really helpful because as we saw, the Nexu can't critically hit. This might be better off having a protection mod, but I think for the first wave, because there's 2 waves inside the Nexu mission, that might be the better way to go. So you know what? Let's just go into it, see how it goes. The only thing I'm not sure about is that crit avoidance arrow. Is it going to be helpful at all? We're going to roll with it and see what we get, ladies and gentlemen. 3, 2, 1. Send them out in the battle. It's not going to be as thematic of an experience compared to the Reek mission that we have inside of the Phase 3 with the Kiadimundi mission. Let's see. Oh, not the Kiadimundi mission. The Dark Side Geonosis territory battle mission. All right. Here we go. Oh, the Reek. No, the Reek is... Gary, the Reek is in Phase 3 of Kiadimundi. Goodness gracious, this guy doesn't know anything. So a little messy of a beginning start right here. Let's go ahead, heal up the team right now. Boom! We got a little bit of healing, get that off, and we have to start working on that B2 battle droid. Let's not do AoE abilities just yet. We're gonna just do our basic. There we go, beautiful. Get a double attack right here, and now we're gonna call in. Let's get you know what, let's go ahead and get Ahsoka Tano. into the mix. We should get a couple of attacks out of her. Boom, beautiful. Boom, fantastic. And this should get rid of the remaining B2 super battle droids that we have. So let's just go ahead and, you know what, we got to be careful because I want to make sure we're going into phase 2 with all of our healing capabilities. This is a heal ability as well as Padme's middle ability. That's going to be a heal ability. So, you know what, we're going to play it a little safe for now. Let's just do our basics. For the time being, Kenobi's taunting for us, fantastic. Let's start working on that Geonosian spy. We know Geonosian spy can end people's lives, destroy families out there. So here we go, mass swarm over here, beautiful, almost gone. There we go, Ahsoka Tano doing amazing work, and now we got to start working on those B2 or B1 battle droids. Okay, we got Magna Guard in our way, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and throw out a kick. Maybe we can get a stun. Fantastic, looking good. And now we can be a little bit more liberal with our AoEs. There we go, get the protection up, fantastic. And hopefully we can try to make sure that everyone has full health going into this wave 2, because again, we want to make sure that General Kenobi's got the least amount of health. And right now, I'm presuming Anakin Skywalker has the least amount of health based off what I'm seeing right here. Let's just go ahead and, you know what, let's just go put a confusion stack on that Magna Guard for the time being. Beautiful. All right, we're going to heal up right now. I want to make sure we get Anakin to full health, got a little bit of protection, and we're just going to do a little bit of a basic action right here. Basic, beautiful, and there we go, Gonzo. Let's work on that second B1 battle droid. Let's see, we got perfect. I think we're going to time this out well. We're going to have Cunning Plan ready for wave 2, and we got to hopefully get Ahsoka Tano up there as well. There we go, 2, 2, 2. Let's go, 1 hit. 2 hit, almost gone. That's not going to do much, but we're going to do it anyways. And basic, and that should be Gonzo. Let's work on that Geonosian soldier and get on over to wave 2. Just use our basics for the time being. No need to do any retribution at the moment. And we're not going to use this just yet. Let's just go ahead, throw out a basic. That's looking good. Let's keep, we have the confusion over there. They're going to cleanse it off, unfortunately. What do we want to do? I don't want to, so the translation is going to be important because remember, translation, when you stack it up, it's going to really help out your team in multiple regards. So that's why we kind of want to make sure we don't want to use this for the time being. So I think we're going to be okay. Let's just go ahead and, I'm in a tough predicament because I want to get that taunt up, but I want to make sure that Geonosis and Soldier's going to go after Kenobi. I think we're going to be okay. We'll do that for right now. We should get Ahsoka Tano. Cool. We got our healing capability coming up soon. Confusion got us covered right there. Thank you, C-3PO. And we're just going to basic, and hopefully we got our healing ready. I'm feeling pretty good going into wave 2. I feel like this is the best I could have done so far. We have the healing situation under control. Kenobi, everyone else is at full health, and we got our healing capabilities ready. Now we're just going to try to basic our way through this. Let's not use the healing capability because we got to make sure we take control of the bleed mechanic that is inside of the Nexu kit. And just do basic, beautiful. All right. All right, here comes the Nexu. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. All right, so we got a 6-turn cooldown on ambush. That's the instant kill ability that also inflicts fear on all enemies with bleed, and it can't be resisted. So protection up, not going to do anything. So what do we want to do here? We might want to throw up maybe a little bit of foresight. Let's see. Can these abilities be evaded? It looks like that can be evaded. Can this be evaded? Dispel all buffs on all enemies. Okay, there's no need to do a mass swarm right now. We can also maybe do a retribution right here because we should be able to get some counter attacks. Let's double check. Can we counter? Can we counter? I think we should be able to counter. We got to be careful of that 60% chance to deal true damage to enemies when they damage the Nexu. Got to be a little bit careful. So here's what we'll do. We'll do that. We'll get Ahsoka Tano for the assist. There we go. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is let's start increasing the, let's start passing some translation stacks over to Padme Amidala. Good. There we go. Kenobi throwing out some. Oh, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So that's not what I wanted. So we got to try to start healing up. But that's why we have Cunning Plan ready to go so we can heal up. We also have Ahsoka Tano. There we go. So we got 1 heal. There we go. Beautiful. All right. She's back up and running. Let's go ahead. I'm a little, no, I think we got to heal up because remember, Nexu will be targeting the characters with the lowest amount of health. So we got to heal up. I wanted to only save it when we have bleed, but we do have bleed right there. So might as well, let's throw it up right now. There we go. Everyone back at full health. Going after Ahsoka Tano. See, she's the lowest health. I really wanted Kenobi to be the one that takes the kicking up, but it looks like Ahsoka Tano, unfortunately, getting beat up, but she does have a heal in the back of her pocket. We're going to do a mass swarm attack right here. Good stuff. Remember, he's getting turn meter every single time. Ahsoka Tano looking a little nasty. We might have to go easy on the mass swarms because every single time we're hitting it, they're getting 5% turn meter, right? Yeah, they're getting 5% turn meter anytime they're taking damage. Basic. Oh, it's looking nasty. Ahsoka Tano, we need a heal. Let's try to go easy on the mass swarms. All right, here we go. We have a heal. We're going to get Ahsoka Tano taken care of. Padme, Anakin. That should remove 1 stack of bleed if I'm understanding this correctly. All right, good. All right, Ahsoka Tano's gone. Unfortunately, 2 more turns until this happens, and we're only 25% down with the recall. Nexu, let's go ahead, AoE it. All right, let's use it right now. We're gonna use it. Let's go ahead and heal up. All right, good stuff. We got a little exposes. See, I'm a bit scared to do the mass swarm. You know what? They're gonna take a turn anyway, so let's just go ahead and do the mass swarm. The courage is not really doing as much, unfortunately, because the Nexu doesn't care about your courage. Let's go ahead and throw a roundhouse kick at him, or this is a tough cookie right here. Anakin's gonna die any minute now. C3PO, if you want to unload that courage, now is the time to do it. You know, this is all not going according to plan. Kenobi is the healthiest one still on the team. He was the one I wanted to die first, and so far it looks like he's going to be the last one to die off, and it looks like we're going to be getting that instant kill, and most likely, if all goes well for the Nexu, they're going to be going after Jedi Knight Anakin. Not much I could do in this situation. We're going to be getting fear on Padme. Padme can't get fear, so that's good. You know what? Let's just go for the roundhouse kick. All right, almost. Oh boy, that's not good at all. Anakin, the bleed completely took him out of service. Basic does not heal. You cannot get any health steal. And there's that. And I think that's all she wrote. Woo! That is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I have not seen anyone beat it. I've only heard murmurs of people getting lucky. Very few people. Hey, let him go. Come on, dude. Let him go. You don't need to overkill it. I've heard people get lucky beating this mission. We got halfway down, give or take, on the Nexu, but I think you got to keep in mind a few things. Geonosis Territorial's Republic Offensive, as we were told, this was going to be tuned to a very difficult degree compared to anything else we've had in Galaxy Wars. Geonosis Territorial's Dark Side Separatist Might is tuned fairly properly to what the game is now and what the game kind of was a year ago when it first launched. But keep in mind, we've been seeing that over time, as we speculated, they're going to be introducing new mechanics, new tools, new progression to make it easier. It could be that we're going to be needing Relic 8. If you guys recall, card in the top right-hand corner, we broke down the news of how there is Relic 8 coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is only going to be, at least to our knowledge, we've only got confirmation that it's going to be inside the challenge tier raids for the Rancor. It could be that we got to wait until we get the new Relic 8 to make this a bit more consistent. That wasn't even full Relic 7 that I brought into the Nexu mission. So maybe you need Relic 8 in the future. Who knows? Relic abilities. Or maybe there's going to be a more specific modding trick, slightly different from what I did, or a different team, or a different turn order, or who knows? Maybe a future Galactic Republic character, maybe Ki-Adi-Mundi will make all the difference, and we don't know just yet, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching this video today. It's interesting. Not as exciting as the Cam mission or the Genosium Brood Alpha mission, where you got the Reek and the Nexu and Aphelion. I'm sorry for all my speciesists out there. You can cancel me right now. I'm so sorry. I don't know all my species. Anyways, we're going to wrap up the video right there. Like if you did enjoy the video. Comment down below on all your thoughts. And be sure to subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.